This is so weird. It's been so long since I did this. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Madison here, aka Dandelion. And wow, does it feel good to be actually saying that again and sitting down in front of a camera. I'm back from the dead. Oh, I was dead on the internet for a while. I took a break. I was very busy in my personal life. Those of you that have been following my channel for a while, you know that I decided to move out of the city and back to where I grew up, return to a more natural country kind of setting, a smaller town, not too small. It's like a medium-sized town, and I decided to go back to college to study religion, and I bought myself some land that I plan on living on eventually, and yeah, so this past year, I've just been doing my first year of college, just finished the semester to wrap up that first year a few days ago. Yeah, 3 days ago. I've also been back to teaching dance classes to little kids. I'm teaching ballet, lyrical, jazz, and tap to ages from 3 years old to up to 14 years old. So I've been really busy with all that stuff, and because of that, I just haven't managed to fit in YouTube videos as much as I've wanted to. I've really missed you guys. I've really missed this little online community that we've created, and I've just missed the process of creating, creating a video, planning for it, editing it after the fact, and then getting all of your feedback and being able to talk with all of you. I really miss that stuff, so I'm really happy to be back, and I'm back for good. But I'm sorry to those of you that really love my videos and have been missing me and wondering where I am. I've been seeing the occasional comment that's like, girl, I love your videos, where are you? So I'm back, I'm so sorry, and I'm glad that you're still here too, so thank you for hanging in there, and thank you for being understanding, as I just needed a little bit of an internet break. So this is just gonna be a chatty catch-up video, so if you don't really care about what's going on in my personal life or little chatty videos, then hang around for the next video. We're gonna go back to normal videos like deity spotlights and different witchy content and things like that, starting in just a few days after this video comes out. So all that stuff's coming soon. I believe the next deity spotlight is going to be Athena, so you have that to look forward to. But for now, let's just do a little catch-up. And anybody who's watching this, any of my subscribers that it's been a while since we've chatted, please put in the comments what you've been up to this past year that I've been MIA. How have you guys been? I would love to hear what you guys are up to and how you're doing. So just to catch you guys up for me, like I said, I just completed my first year of college. If you're not familiar with me and my channel, and I don't know how much I've shared of this in the past, but I did not go to college right out of high school. Out of high school, I moved to Los Angeles and I went to FITM, dropped out. I did 1 year at FITM to study fashion design and costume design. And after 1 year at FITM, I switched over to film school to study directing and cinematography. Dropped out of that too. So I had bits and pieces of schooling from non-traditional schools in fashion and in filmmaking. And then after that, I worked in film, I made a documentary, I made several short films, had some success at festivals, which the documentary I made, it's called Children of Disease. It's in the Dropbox if you want to check it out. But the documentary I made is actually going to be up here on my YouTube channel very soon, within the next couple weeks. I'm in the process of making it copyright free so that I can make it free to the public, so you don't have to pay to watch it. Right now you have to pay to watch it because it's got copyrighted materials in it that I had to pay for the rights for. And those contracts are about to be up. So I'm going to be removing the copyrighted stuff that's in the film so that I can make the film free to everybody to watch on my YouTube channel. So that will be coming soon. But so over those years that I was making films and being creative in that way, I always was studying religion and spirituality. I was studying Wicca, I was studying deity worship, I was studying Reiki, Akashic Records, ecstatic dance, shamanic work. I apprenticed with a shaman for a year. So I was always collecting knowledge about religion and spirituality, and that has always been a huge passion of mine. And then in the past couple years, I started to realize that that was my one true thing that I wanted to mainly focus on. I don't like doing one thing all the time. I like to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this. I don't really feel like I can put all of myself into one category and be like, this is what I do. But religion and spirituality is my number one thing that I love more than anything else on the planet. And I feel that I'm not into astrology very much. I don't know much about it, but it's even in my astrological chart that I would have an affinity for religious work. So I decided to move back to my hometown and get a bachelor's degree. So I decided to get a bachelor's degree with a major in religious studies. And over this past year, as I've been pursuing that, I have declared 2 minors to go along with that major. So my major is religious studies. My first minor is gerontology. So gerontology is the study of aging. And then my second minor is entrepreneurship and innovation. And the reason I declared those 2 minors is, again, if you're familiar with me and my channel, you'll know I'm also a death doula. I did a death doula certification training 3 years ago, maybe 4, somewhere in there. And I really want to work with people who are dying, people who are grieving. More on that in a bit. But so I decided to declare a gerontology minor because I'm taking all these classes that have to do with aging and death and end-of-life care and things like that. So that is the reason for that minor. And then my second minor, entrepreneurship and innovation, I declared that because my ultimate goal is to own my own business. My ultimate goal is to own a nonprofit that is a kind of pagan center, community center, possibly a pagan temple, and, a place where we can have retreats and gatherings and classes and talks and events and markets and just anything that will serve the community and bring people together, and also give people who are pagan, like myself, whether you're Wiccan or a different form of earth-centered religion, a place to come together and worship the earth, worship nature, and just have more community, because I think we don't have enough of that. And my first year of college has been amazing. I'm absolutely loving it. I've met so many professors that have already taught me so much and expanded my knowledge in ways that I've been wanting for so long. So I'm definitely happy with my decision to return to college, and I'm really enjoying everything that I'm learning, like so much. And I am doing very well grade-wise, so I'm very happy about that. I'm trying to do my absolute best, and I think I am doing well with that so far. So just gotta keep that going. I'm taking the summer off. I was going to take a summer class or 2, but then I was like, you know what? You're doing good. Calm down. What are you rushing toward? So I get a little break this summer, and then I'll be back at it in the fall for my next year of college. My goal is to graduate from college in 3 years with my bachelor's degree, maybe 3.5, and it does look like I'm on track to do that. So that's what I'm heading toward. And my plans change as life goes on, as things happen, but my plan right now, my kind of ultimate goal, is that I get this bachelor's degree in religious studies, gerontology, and entrepreneurship, and then after that, I want to go on to get a Master's of Divinity degree so that I can be an accredited, qualified religious leader in the pagan community, because I think it would be really amazing to own and operate a pagan temple where we can have gatherings just like any other organized religion, but without all the nastiness of most organized religions. So that's my ultimate goal, is to get a Master's of Divinity. And then I hope that one day, my plan is that one day down the line, I would also take that further and get a PhD in religion or religious studies, or, something adjacent to religion. So that's the track I'm on. That's my long-term trajectory, my long-term goal. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying all the learning that I'm doing. And connected to my gerontology studies, my thanatology studies, that's the study of death, I've been working at a cemetery, a natural cemetery, which if you don't know what a natural cemetery is, there will be more videos about this topic coming very soon because I've learned a lot through working at a natural cemetery. But I've been working at a natural cemetery helping with burials. So anytime they get burials, they get a burial on the books, they send out a mass text to everybody who works for them, and anybody who's available can respond and say, hey, yep, I'm available that day, I'll be there to help. And basically through that work, I've learned so much about caring for people in end of life, during end of life, and caring for people while they're grieving and doing bereavement work, and just the logistics also of owning and operating a cemetery, which I don't know if that's something that I want to do. It could be a possibility at some point in my life that I own a property that we make a natural burial grounds. But just through that work, and again, I'll talk about this more. I'm going to make a whole video about natural burial because it's something that more people need to know about. It's very, very beautiful as a practice. It's definitely much more burial as nature intended and less burial as a monetized industry that's harmful to the environment. So more on natural burial in a separate video. But that is one thing I've been doing, is working at a cemetery, a natural cemetery, helping with burials, helping people to, say goodbye to their loved ones. And like I said, I've also been teaching dance classes to children again. That's something that I did when I was a teenager. I have talked about this before on my channel, I'm sure, but I grew up as a dancer. I was dancing from the age of 3, and I danced competitively at a dance studio, doing every single style except ballroom and point. I did every single style all the way up until I was 18. And dance has always been a huge love of mine. That's what led me to study ecstatic dance. So it's been really nice teaching dance to kids again, and just enjoying being in the dance studio and having fun with the kids. Of course, sometimes it's stressful because sometimes the kids are difficult, but it's mostly so much fun. And they keep me young. The children keep me young. I often have no clue what they're talking about, which makes me feel old. They'll talk about, they'll say slang words. I'm like, what are you talking about? But I'm really enjoying it. Hi, Gretel. Oh, also, all the cats are good. I know some people have been like, where's Giles? Is Giles okay? All the cats are good. I can't believe Giles isn't down here bothering me. Gretel's over there. But all 3 cats, Glenn, Giles, and Gretel, they're all doing great. They all are living well, and they're all healthy and happy. And I'm sure we'll see them in the upcoming videos. I thought for sure that Giles would make an appearance here, but I guess he's cozy somewhere napping, so he's too busy for us. But I told him, I was like, Giles, your fans, they miss you. You have to show the people your face. Your fans miss you. Yeah, and my spiritual practice, I still identify as Wiccan. I still identify as pagan. I'm still, doing all the things that I normally do with my solitary Wiccan practice. And I've been really enjoying just not sharing anything about it on the internet. Just kind of, stripping it down and making sure it's for me and only me. And that's been a really important little break that I needed. And I still keep most of my practice to myself, even coming back to the internet now. But that was a nice little break that I took, and I feel much more ready to return to everybody seeing what I've got going on. So that's my little catch-up that I wanted to do, just a little chatty update. Welcome back to my channel. Videos coming every single week, multiple times a week, starting right now. We are back. We are so back. So stick around. Don't forget to like this video, and if you're not already, hit that subscribe button. And now that I'm back and I'm consistently back, also consider hitting that join button to become a member of my channel. You get access to members-only perks, like you get to see my videos 24 hours before they go public, and you also get to vote in members-only polls that decide what video I make next. And those show up on the community tab of my channel. And now that I'm back, tell me what you want to see. Put in the comments, what videos have you been missing the most? What things do you want to hear from me? What do you want to learn from me? Are you interested in stuff that I've been learning in college? I would love to make some videos about some classes, about stuff that I've learned in a few of my religious studies classes that have been so profound and interesting. So let me know anything that you've been missing, if you've been missing deity spotlights, if you've been missing information about working with deities in general, if you've been missing any other topic within spirituality or paganism or Wicca. Or if there's anything about me that you want me to share more about, put that in the comments. I love taking requests. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Blessed be.